Guys, we are going to have a quick little smoke sesh slash get ready with me slash life updates session video talk.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I tell my bitches we don't fuck niggas if they told.
But yeah, so I'm excited. We are going to be inhaling and exhaling some Gorilla Glue. While I'm recording this video, I am recording a video. So how have you been? I hope you guys have been okay. I have been super busy. Right, the lighting looks terrible. But first things first, we're gonna start with the eyebrows. I have a little bit of this eyebrow pencil left, and we're gonna see what we could do with it. Also joining us today, this is Dave the Stoner. Let's see if I could do this, because we're just gonna leave that off because I'm not dealing with that. But okay, that doesn't look bad, right? All right, so my eyebrows is filled in. It is time to blend and carve them out.
I know she thinks she be a goodie. We taking new hoes here for the mix up.
So the eyebrows have been carved out. For the eyes today, I think I want to do a smoky eye. Nothing too crazy. Man, she lost a breach though. You should have been in Vegas at casino. Yeah, moral of the story, this is kind of the look that I'm going for. I did just run out of eyeliner, so I don't have no setting spray and I don't have no eyeliner. So you know what? We are going to use liquid eyeliner, graphic liner. Alright, so I did add the graphic liner and I got a little carried away and I added glitter because why not? But I'm gonna show you guys how I did this. Give me a second. So I started off by going in my handy dandy James Charles palette, and I got this brown over here. I use this as lip liner as well, and I use this as liner for my waterline. This is probably the best dark brown ever. I highly recommend it, but it don't exist no more. Sorry. So I'm just gonna press that in the inner corner of my eye. I think I did this look already. I don't remember, or something similar. But I'm gonna just blend it around my eye like this. Pick up some more color because we want it dark, like super dark, right? And now we're gonna take this black, same brush, like a dense fluffy brush, and then we're gonna pat this black all on the inner corner and then in our crease, something like that. I'm gonna take my bronzer. I use this shade for bronzer and contour. We're gonna blend out those edges, and do not be afraid to go up into your eyebrow because that's what makes the blending process more airbrushed. And yeah, now I do want to bring back the highlight in my eyebrow, so I'm gonna take this light brown shade and I'm just gonna blend that on my brow bone. And they just gonna park right there. I swear to God, Brooklyn is so ghetto. This shit is so ghetto. Right, I waited long enough I don't think those people is leaving anytime soon. But I'm gonna bring back. I feel like they're getting louder and louder. I don't know why, but I'm gonna bring back some of this color so that it's a little bit darker. I'm gonna use this dark brown first, and I'm gonna add some black, and now we're gonna blend that out again. And then at the same time, I'm gonna do a little bit of my nose contour. And then we should look like that. I want to see if the black that's in this palette is darker than the James Charles palette. I think it is. Yeah, it definitely is. Oh my god, I'm mad dumb. This was I used the wrong brush for the wrong color. Right? For the cut crease, we are gonna use a concealer brush. And I'm gonna use LA Pro concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I use this shade under my eyes as well. Now the trick to a clean cut crease is the amount of product that you have on your brush. So you can't see right now, I don't know why, but you don't want too much concealer on your brush because then you're just gonna have too much concealer on your eyelid and it's gonna clump up with the eyeshadow. So have a little bit of concealer. And then first thing you're gonna do is line your eye. How far you want your cut crease to go. So I'm gonna stop mine right there. And then you're gonna look up. And then it should leave an impression right there. Now what you're gonna do, take your time and just carve out your crease. And it helps too if you raise your eyebrow a little bit, so like arch it, so you could get a better view of your crease. And now you should have that. Now we're gonna blend it with our finger. For the inner part of our for the crease, we're gonna use this light brown shade right here. And I'm just gonna put that all over my eye. And now I'm gonna take my bronzer shade, and that's gonna play as my transition shade. And I'm just gonna blend the nude with the black. Right, and now it should be like that. I feel like this side is lighter than that side, but who cares? For the liner part, I don't think I'm gonna show that on camera because that's a whole process. So I'm gonna just do that off camera. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I fake wanna go outside and take some pictures, but it looked like it's gonna pour. So maybe not. And at this point, I would be setting my face with setting spray, but unfortunately, I don't have none. You know what I want to do? I want to go to this spot in Harlem. It's a puff and paint spot. You could smoke and paint. That would be so dope. They also have paint and pour for people who's not smokers. You could just drink. And then if you are a smoker, yeah. One thing I hate about glitter, and and working with glitter is that it gets all over the place. You can see it all under my eyes, and I hate that so bad. What was I gonna do? I was actually gonna show you guys how to take that off. So you get a spoolie and kind of swipe it off. But I don't feel like doing all of that, so we're just gonna leave it. What should we talk about in the meantime? You know what we should talk about? We should talk about trends and people and makeup and stuff. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. First topic is this whole clean girl aesthetic. I'm looking for a brush. Now, I don't have a problem with the whole clean girl makeup look thing, but in my opinion, I think it's very boring. Yes, don't get me wrong, I do me a nice good natural beat majority of the time, because truth be told, I don't feel like doing all of this eyeshadow and cutting of the crease and all of this other stuff. But at the same time, it's like, as someone who loves makeup and who looks up to creators and seeing inspiration and stuff like that, I'm not really getting that within the beauty industry. And that kind of sucks, because now what? We just gonna be doing natural beats for the rest of our lives? Not me. I want to see creative makeup. Like, I want to see more bold eyeshadow looks. I want to see people going out with these bold looks. I want to see people out with glitter. Like, that's what I do. I'm normally one to be outside with a full face all the time, just because I do makeup and I want to share creativity. But I don't know, people just don't want to do that, and I can't be there to force them. That is not my problem. But at the end of the day, since I decided that I want to become an influencer, I'm going to try to change that. Am I making any sense? I hope I am. Okay, now we are going to set, because it is hot and I do not want to sweat through my makeup, and I really want a matte look today, so that's what we're gonna do. I feel like New York's fashion culture is very much overplayed, and is very played out. When I hear the word fashion, I think about technical stuff. I was just talking to my friend about this the other day. I think about like the technical stuff. So what I look for when it comes to like outfits and fashion and stuff like that, I look for a lot of I look for a lot of color schemes and patterns and fabrics, like how well you match different fabrics and different yeah, like details. I look for details. I don't really care too much about the adding stuff and the chunky jewelry and the, I mean, it's really cool and stuff like that. I really love to see that, but it's like, that's not my idea of fashion. So that's not what I want to produce. That's not what I want to put out. If I go back to doing fashion content, I look for stuff like runway stuff, like extra stuff, the bold stuff. Right, now that the whole face is dry and we look like we are casket ready, we're going to bring back some color into our face, because we need that. One thing about me, I hate getting makeup in my hair, but the beat gotta look good, so I gotta do it. Oh my god. Once I get to baking, that's when I know my makeup is almost done and I don't gotta worry too much. That whole carving the eyebrows and the whole liquid part of doing makeup is annoying. This is what we look like. Can y'all see me? Now we're bronzing or bronzing. I don't know what to do for the under eyes. Gotta think about that. I'll be back.
I don't wanna fight, you got my vibes, but let me get you right. Cause I apologize. JT when you act up, be my child. I work my way out, where you getting loud. Now put it in your.
So this is the finished eye look. Now we're about to put on some lashes. I have so many pairs of lashes in general. Like I have too many pairs of lashes that I have not even worn yet. Forgot to put on blush. Let me do that right quick. Okay, blush and highlighter has been added. Now for the lashes, I do love a good dark fluffy lash. And this look is giving a little bit more of a cat eye, so I'm thinking about tripling my lashes, but I don't want it to be too thick. So I'm gonna see what it looks like if I add these cat eyelashes. All right, let me see. Is it too thick? Okay, let me see without the cat eyelashes. This is still too thick. So we're not gonna do the fluffy lashes. Now we're just gonna try the cat eyelashes itself. It's cool, but the front part needs to be darker for me. So I'm gonna add these lashes, and I think that should be fine. So I'm gonna apply my lashes and I'll be right back. Chill. Go to the crib. I was outside in Atlanta. Where's your manners?
Yeah, who knows what they gon' say to us, what they gon' say to me. I've been had mosquitoes, and I can solve your riddle. Catch all the day,